Okay team, so here in this video I'm going to talk about the Oracle Cloud. There are many cloud environments available. You can see there is Azure Cloud, there is AWS, there is Oracle Cloud, Google Cloud, many other clouds you're going to see. But here in this video specifically I'm going to talk about the Oracle Cloud. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you like how to start with the Oracle Cloud and reach to the maximum. So starting for this video specifically, okay, first of all, when you have the account, you can also have a free account, and then you can pay a bit of subscription to get some understanding on it. All right, first of all, the main thing is you need to have a set of compartments. By having the compartment, this is best for your management of your resources. All right, and then like you need to have the networking in place, compartment, networking, and then you will reach to this level that you can create your own compute instances. I'll come to them one by one, but here I'm going to tell you like, okay, if I go to anything, all right, and go to search here for the compartment, okay, so you can start creating a compartment yourself. So these are like the basic compartments which are created when you start your setup. Like here in the common infrastructure, okay, I have created some network, security, volumes. Security means like when you are going to create your vaults. Volumes means like when you start creating your block volumes. So everything should be in its own compartment. This is very good for your in the long run and into the production. You need to have a proper set of compartments, and everything should belong to its own compartment. And this is also good, like tomorrow if you're going to give some control to a new person, to a new employee who is not aware of the thing, so you should restrict him to a specific compartment with read-only privileges. All right, so it's very straightforward. Create compartment. We can create it, okay, like as a servers. All right, you can write any names, servers specific, or you can write servers VM specific. Okay, first of all, the parent compartment need to be set for it. Okay, so you can also set, okay, like my parent compartment will be as a common infrastructure. All right, so this is fine for us, and we are going to create the compartment. Okay, cool. This compartment is created here. It will take a bit of time. Okay, that's it. Now the main thing is, after having a compartment, you need to be 100% sure for the servers. Okay, so let's see, right now there is no other compartment, child compartments are there. Now after that, you need to have a set of networking in place. For networking specifically, there is another video for that you can go to my another link, and here you will get to know, like, in order to set up a networking. But here, for the sake of this video, okay, this is just test I have created for this set of video only. Okay, here what I'm going to show you, okay, so there is hub and spoke model. So first of all, like this one specifically, I have created it in my as an hub VCN. Sorry, this is the hub VCN. Yeah, this is the one. So we name it as a hub VCN, or for the sake of the video, we just created as a UAT VCN. Here, if you see the CIDR block which we have given here is 16.0.0/16. All right, and there are multiple subnets inside this VCN. You can move it a bit. Okay, and this VCN, which is the spoke VCN, all the application layers are inside. Application layer means like the application private subnet, application, you can say like if you have any SFTP, if you have load balancer, any internal thing, okay, you can create it here. On this hub model, you can create any DMZ zones, any jump servers, or whatever is required based to your requirement. And this is specifically which is recommended for the database. Okay, like you need to have a separate VCN for the database specifically, and then you can create your production and staging subnets inside in a private subnet. So all of them, they are routing their traffic to the DRG, okay, like either it's the spoke for application, spoke for database, all of them routing through the DRG and reaching to the firewall. Firewall is also residing inside the UAT VCN. Alright, so now the thing here is, first of all, if these two things are done, okay, our networking is done, compartment is set up, then we can proceed with the creation of the virtual machines, the VMs which are required as per our requirement. So first of all, we'll go to the compute instances. We can choose the compartment which we require. So here we'll choose the compartment which we have selected itself for our servers. Alright, right now it's a newly created compartment, so there is no instance inside. We are going to create as an instance here, we can say as a DMZ server 1. Okay, compartment is this one. Here the option is either we can choose the fault domain. Okay, the thing is, like, what we are going to do is we are going to create two servers. One is in fault domain 1, second is in the fault domain 2. Okay, so this is for our better understanding as well. We are going to choose fault domain 1, and for the second machine we can choose this any other available, either AD or fault domain. Coming down, security by default is disabled. This is a new option here. Okay, image and shape, this is what they are going to give as an image is here. Okay, you can change image, you can choose any image which you want. Okay, and you can also go to the marketplace as well. Even from the marketplace you can select whatever the name you have in mind. Like, you can select any operating system which is available, either is Palo Alto, FortiGate, anything, just name it. Coming down, okay, Oracle Linux 8 is available. Okay, so there is another thing which they have, which is newly option available into the Oracle Cloud, is the autonomous Linux. I'm like, you don't have to worry about the patching, you don't have to worry about the whatever the backend is happening. Anyways, for the sake of this video, we are going to just a second choose this one. Okay, this is the image which we will go with. And coming to the shape itself, okay, by default AMD they are giving it as a free only, but now we are going to choose the as an Intel platform. You can choose the number of OCPUs which you want. By the way, one OCPU is equals to 2 vCPUs. Have a look here. When you increase this one, memory you can choose it according to your requirement, but this still has some relationship with the number of OCPUs. You can choose that specific memory only, that much specific. Okay, we choose the shape. Okay, now here comes the main part from the networking section. Okay, here first of all our networking is done inside the networking compartment. So I'm going to choose here, I'm going to select this compartment, which is the this VCN. Okay, this is the application VCN basically, and in this VCN specifically there are multiple subnets. Okay, so these subnets, like, which I have created right now, is DMZ web DMZ subnet. Okay, there's application, there's SFTP integration, load balancer private. So I'm going to choose web DMZ subnet. All right, and coming down, okay, here's the option here, because this is all private subnets. So the thing is, we can either choose here, if you want to give a static IP for that machine, okay, we can give it here. Otherwise you can just leave it and it will automatically assign it from the DHCP as per the private subnet which we have defined already inside WebDMZ. You can also see my video which is more related to the network specifically by creating a network. Coming down, okay, creating any machine on the cloud that comes with the SSH keys. You need to have SSH key ready with you so that you can paste it here. Okay, either you can like generate it here, but we'll go with the option of pasting public keys. Pasting public key is very easy step. Okay, I'll just show it to you. And okay, so we will paste the public key here. We got the public key. How to generate it and how to access it, okay, you can find another video of mine. Okay, I'll share the link for that as well. Okay, coming down, by default for the Linux, Oracle Cloud is giving you 46 GB of the default boot volume. Okay, but the thing is, yeah, you can make it according to your requirements. Like suppose here we are going to go with 110 GB of the volume. Later we will extend it, but for the boot volume nothing is required. I mean, like you cannot like you don't install anything inside the boot volume unless it's any web server is there. Okay, coming down. Okay, so there are multiple options for the encryption, up to you, all requirements. So here this is a new feature. I mean, like the instance is live migrated to the healthy physical VM host without any disruption. Perfect. I mean, like you don't need 2 or 3 VMs, but for the production environment, yes, you still need. It's a little debatable topic, but yes, you still need that. Okay, I'm going to create that one. Okay, so click on the create button and it will take hardly a minute or so. Okay, the machine will be ready, and what we will do is we will try to access the VM, okay, according to the private IP which we have assigned. Look at here, 172.172.36. This is the private IP which is assigned. There is no public IP because this subnet was not into the public domain. Alright, all straightforward thing. Okay, so here in the resources option, okay, I'll just give you a very quick overview of this. Okay, into the metrics, you can always find the whatever the metrics for this machine, whatever the CPU utilization, memory utilization is going on. Quick actions option, attached block volumes. Okay, so here the option comes is the attached block volume, where I mean, like you, for this machine specifically, you need 1 terabyte or 500 GB of the volume which need to be attached. Okay, you can go to the block volume and start creating a block volume, or you can even start from here itself. Okay, and you can assign it according to the requirement. Attach VNIC, multiple VNICs you can assign. Okay, boot volume is still there, but there's another topic I will create it, which is most related to the creating a backup of the block volume or the boot volume, and then you need to have restoration, how you will going to restore that one. Okay, cool, this is created. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to access this VM from this private IP. Alright, so as I said, we are going to access this machine. I'll just copy this IP, private IP. The thing is, I mean, like this is not a public IP. Okay, and I don't have direct access to the Oracle Cloud. So what I have done is I have already created one jump server. I'm calling that a jump server because this is giving me landing access to the environment. From there, I mean, like I'm going to access it through a private IP. Okay, there are multiple ways to access it. I mean, like you can even access it from the console, because the thing is, the whole setup I'm preparing, it was going to be DMZ server, WebLogic, database, and all the security devices which are connected with it. So here I'm going to the machine itself. Alright, so this is my, you can say, as a jump server, and this is the private IP. Okay, this is the private IP which I have given access, and from here specifically we need to give the private file for authentication. It's the same file SSH key which we have pasted. Okay, so this is the one, and I'm going to back to here. Okay, and I'll click open. Here is giving me, okay, security alert. Okay, I need to accept this one. And by default, any machine you are going to create into the Oracle Cloud, the by default username which will be coming with the OPC, Oracle Cloud Platform. Okay, here, so we landed inside. We can also check. If config. Alright, this is the IP which we are getting. Okay, by default. The host name is the same host name with which we created our VM. Okay, and we can do multiple things after that. I mean, like we can set our username, password, whatever the management what we have to do. So this is a typical example of infrastructure as a service. We have created a VM on top of it. But again, the prerequisites, you need to have a proper compartment for that. Compartment is is very useful for the management perspective. Second thing, the proper network structure should be in place. Number of VCNs, either if you want to use your own marketplace firewall, Palo Alto firewall, FortiGate, whatever is available, or you can use the OCI firewall itself. OCI firewall right now at this level not reaching to the maximum, not giving you the full functionality, the complete logging, but still it's very useful. Here for this setup I am using the Palo Alto from the marketplace and creating setup according to that. So for this video we have created compartment, VCN, and after that we have successfully created one of the VM, and that VM we are able to log in through a jump server. We can, if there is another option, if we want to go through the public IP, that option is also available, but here we are going through the local IP, which we have done it already. So I'm going to stop this video because this part is completed. Alright, so next part will be also available for the other set of things.